the Ericade Radio Network. We are live from the Edison demo party with DJ Daemon and Coreus.
The weather is warm, the drinks are cold, and the water is just right as we get ready to do one of the highlights of the year. At least if you have the fondness of old hardware.
Coming to you from the heart of Stockholm is the Edison 2026 Demo Party, which is an ambitious 2-day digital art festival, where a whole bunch of highly skilled people with computers have gathered on a boat to create and celebrate digital creations and art.
It never ceases to amaze me how much limitation breeds creativity.
Absolutely. It's been 1 year nearly to the date since the last time we were here, DJ Daemon.
Indeed, and in what has now become a tradition, Ericade Radio is live on location, covering everything that's happening on Edison 2026. This year, as last one, we are set up at the bar at MS Borgilla, to be precise.
That means interviews, atmosphere reports, surprise segments, curveballs from me to you, DJ Daemon, and a whole lot of great tracked music, both new and old.
And if you're in the city or live close by, you should absolutely consider attending. Tickets can be bought at edisonparty.com, and they are pretty cheap as well.
Indeed. Scene people are really very nice and humble people, and if you never experienced the demo scene before, we can guarantee you a dopamine weekend.
So, buckle up everyone. Summer is indeed here, and so are we. Live from Edison 2026. Starting the show is Edison 2026 invite song by Desire called Yksi, kaksi, kolme. That's 1, 2, 3. If you're not fluent in Finnish, welcome everyone. right. We shouldn't be that early on here.
Too fast on the trigger finger there.
Nope, that's a bad idea, really. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling, DJ Daemon, with all the...
It's a total panic here. We're so stressed out. Actually, I'm stressed out. Everybody else is super cool, aren't they?
You're cool?
No, I'm not cool.
Too cool for school?
Well, I don't know about that. Many years since I stopped school. That is not an experience I want to have again.
Well, we have been setting up and planning for this Edison 2026 for quite some time. And this year we actually have a lot of new tunes on the playlist. The playlist is one of the longest ones we've ever made.
Yes, absolutely. And note one thing, we often reuse songs, but this is a slow, not everyone, but most of the songs are new to the station and really something special. I mean, you really broke the mold there.
Yeah, well, I've actively looked at new songs that are interesting and like we talked about it sometimes actually years back on how do we find these songs, and Mod Archive is pretty useful and that random button, but some are just random occurrences. But the next one is not a random occurrence. Is one of my favorite artists is from Norway. Creates.
There could be some sort of bias there, some kind of nepotism going on, right?
Well, most of the singers are Swedish, so we need some Norwegian balance here. And
absolutely. And the guy you selected, super genius when it comes to music.
He has the Yksi studios in Norway. He creates for games and films. But this one is what a tune. It blasts straight up with an extremely enjoyable melody that explodes in a serotonin satisfaction. Anders Jensen is a god of good vibes and catchy as hell melodies. So enjoy Computer Street Level 1 from the game Cubics, which actually is a remake. He wanted to remake the tunes for a game called Cubics by 8-Bit Guy. So enjoy this one and welcome to Edison 2026.
The Ericade Radio Network. We are live from the Edison Demo Party with DJ Daemon and Coreus.
Alright people, we are trying to keep stuff running here, ericade.radio, and we have someone here that we want to talk with. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have, we're here at the bar. We live from Edison 2026, and we have no other than Frost with us. Welcome.
The almighty Frost.
Yeah.
Not so mighty, but a bit.
We have, how long ago is it since we last talked to you? Do you remember?
A couple of minutes ago.
Okay, well, that
last year.
Yeah.
Good. Did we interview Frost last year? I don't think we did.
No,
I think it was 2 years ago. Right?
You said you should interview me, but it was forgotten. I think
it never happened.
It never happened.
Yeah. So now we have a long list of people we want to interview, and sometimes the stars align, sometimes they do not. And, and this time they do.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we are.
Exactly. And let's start first with one thing that I kind of always forget, and that is, I'm going to start with it now, and that's the source, or like, how did you get your handle?
My handle?
Yeah, your Frost.
It's actually a pretty old story. My first handle was Gloom. When I was in like preschool, I used to draw. I saw Doom, of course. Doom. And I was impressed. That's when I was 10 years old. I was Gloom.
Yeah, but that was an Amiga clone, wasn't it?
I even had a logo, but then I remember that you can't call yourself Gloom. It's pretty lame
and dark.
So I started to call myself Frost because I really enjoyed in the fall.
Yeah.
When the frost comes in the grass, I used to really enjoy running out barefoot and walk in the grass when there's a frosty grass.
Yeah. Like rhyme, no, not rhyme, but
rhyme. Yeah. It's actually an old ancient Norse word, rim.
Rim, ja.
Som rimfurs.
Ja.
Rim.
Rimfrost, yeah.
Rimfrost.
There was a police operation called Rimfrost here a few years ago, wasn't it?
It's actually strange because rim and frost it's have the same meaning.
Same meaning. So,
but yeah, I like to walk in the grass when it was frost outside in the grass.
Oh yeah, but what year are we in now? Like
92, 93?
93. And was this the same time you got into the scene, or did you get into that later?
I didn't really get into the scene because I lived in northern Sweden and there was no scene there. We had Amiga. We had Amigas and we used to wear our shit. We pirated lots of floppies. I used to bicycle to the neighbor to the next village to pirate copies. I had a friend in school that his father was a tech nerd and had a computer and a modem, and we used to hang out on BBSs, and we used to order pirated floppies from Germany from a BBS.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we he used to come to school with a long printed list of wares they had on the BBS. He printed out the whole file list on the BBS on paper, and then we was in the schoolyard, and we just I want that one. I just
checked it off.
Yeah, checked it off, and then he went home, called BBS, and ordered those floppies from Germany.
Oh,
and a couple of weeks later, he brought a bag of floppies to the schoolyard.
So they sent it from Germany to your place. Wow,
it was awesome.
That is incredible. But like you live in the northern part of Sweden, is that right?
They call where I live now they call it northern part. I call it cheap northern part. Yeah, it's not really the northern Sweden, but almost.
Yeah, but at that time you didn't have internet, or did you have internet?
Internet. Well, it was a thing back then.
Barely a thing back then, but like
it was before the World Wide Web was a common thing.
Yeah. But this is 92 or something.
Yeah, so 92, really 93. Early.
So you didn't. We talked to some who like had friends in university, so they went there and just got access to internet.
I remember the first time we had some kind of connectivity online thing was this. It was a school network called Zed Online, I think. It was in Jämtland, and it was only a school network where you could email friends in Åre or something like that.
Say hello to remote friends.
But this must be during the day when it really counted where you were. I mean, today with the internet, everyone can be anywhere, but back then it was kind of expensive to call BBSs and stuff in other cities and stuff, so you can still start.
Yes, there were long distance calls was pretty. My friend that I used to, he who dealt the wares, he used to he used to get in trouble because of the phone bills.
Yeah. Long distance calling was a thing back then, right?
That was a problem because it was super expensive, and calling like to Germany from Sweden, that was prohibitively expensive. It was crazy.
Really expensive.
Yeah. And today you can just use your cell phone and call your friend in Germany like it was your next neighbor.
Yeah, but that's thanks for the European Union, because it wasn't like that. When the mobile phones were new, it was super expensive to call other countries.
Yeah, and when the mobile phones showed up, like SMS was, I think they were like 3 crowns each or something like that. It was hilarious. You didn't write bullshit SMS because it was expensive.
You made sure every character counted.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So how did you get into the scene then? And when was this?
I had a C64 Amiga, and I used to watch the crack draws of all the games, and I was more fascinated with the crack draws and intros of the games, more than the games itself.
What talks to you more, or what speaks to you more in a crack draw than a regular like demo or intro? It
was awesome. You booted up a Where's the game, pirated game, and the intro was cool scroll text, Starfield, Sinus scroller, and awesome music. It was really, really awesome. I used to videotape the Crackers on a VHS tapes just to be able to watch them without loading the games.
Wow, that is hardcore.
And, but I didn't really understand that it was a thing with the scene back then. But then I went to like high school and met people that were into programming. And also they showed me, you should see this. This is demos.
Yeah.
And I immediately said, "But I want to do that thing. That is me. That is the thing I want to do." And here I am.
Well, I think most people kind of reacted like that. This is something we want to be in on. It's kind of the cool stuff.
Yeah, it was awesome. This is awesome. I also want to be awesome. I want to do this because it's awesome.
Like from what we've gathered, DJ Daemon, over the years, is that people either they were lucky in like they had internet connection or possible in such a way that they could like have a lot of access, but those were really few. Or there are three permutations, or they live close by to a demo party, so they went there. Or the third one where like they knew somebody, they come in contact with somebody.
Yeah.
So and that's it's fascinating that even though nowadays it's would you call it like, do everybody know the demo scene, you think? Like if you went out and just talked to somebody, is it still like shrouded in myth in a way? You feel like that?
So people don't know about the demo scene. They didn't know about it back then. It was underground culture then, and it is now more now. Because back then the only way you can get games was piracy. Wares, and you came in contact with crack shows and stuff.
And then in extension the demo scene.
Yeah, and we started to gather at. So people like to do that stuff. Some kind of in an organic way, just like to gather and do stuff. And then it grew to the demo scene. I believe so. That was the way. For me, anyway.
Yeah. We will play some music and then we'll talk about the first party you went to. But hold on your answer to that one until we have played some music.
Yeah, well, what do you say? Hold your horses and release your music. Greatness in music, people.
That was, what was it?
Yeah, just let me see. Can I far away from the screen? Yeah, just a second.
Yeah.
Prism with Can You Feel It?
Yes, and indeed we can. We're here at Edison 2026, the demo party held mostly every year in Stockholm since 2011, with the exception of 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, they shut down in 2024, but thankfully they did a good thing. We did a good thing to say, let's do it again, because it's so fun.
Yeah, it is.
We needed a sabbatical year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
everyone was burnt out.
One year to charge our batteries. And we're here located at MS Borgilla at the bar here. And at the bar we have Frost with us, which one of a very prominent scener that has been doing it for a long time. And before the music break, I teased about the first demo party you went to. Do you recall what that was?
Does the things I arranged when I was a kid, does that count? No. The first real demo party I went to was... Underscore 2003, I believe. I had joined Tulu, the demo group, Amiga demo group, a couple of years before that, and they thought, but yeah, you should go to come with us to a demo party. And I went down there. And it was, I was like, I didn't know what to expect, but it was exactly as I had expected it to be. Okay. and I felt when I came there, I felt about this is home. This is where I belong. This is all the people here are like me. They are strange like me. They do the stuff I want to do, and I didn't feel like an outsider. For the first time in my entire life, I didn't feel like an outsider.
You felt welcome and like embraced.
It was. I hadn't met anyone on the scene before.
Oh.
But everyone was welcoming, and
so
like, you're Frost. You're that guy. I read about you in some kind of disc mag or something, and it was like everyone was friends.
Yeah,
it was.
So 2003. That's the first year when you actually met people that you read about or saw online or talked to online.
But people from outside my own town that was into computer stuff.
Where was this? Like, was it in Sweden? Gothenburg. Oh
yes.
Wow, that is cool. And what like on demo parties, of course, there's a lot of competitions and a lot of things that you there like track music. There's graphics, and in the demo scene, what's your main contribution? What do you usually compete with, or what do you usually like?
Pixel art graphics.
Pixel art and graphics.
I started out with Amiga graphics.
Yeah.
The first demo group I joined was an Amiga group, and I made Amiga graphics. The first picture I released in a competition was that one, DJ Leif. And I remember that Malmis in Nature. He beat me with 3 points in the competition, and I said to him, you will never beat me again. I will make sure of that. And after that, I always worked hard, so he could never beat me in a graphics comp.
All right,
it was. We became good friends. It's a friendly competition.
Yeah, but that's a good question. I always ask people, demo sceners, how has it changed? Back in the day, I get a feeling that the scene was much more elitist and hostile.
It was a bit more serious, a bit more competitive. It was a bit more. There were more sceners back then. The scene is smaller now, and everyone knows everyone.
Yeah,
so it's more of a friendly gathering.
Yeah, that's a thing, and we are also older, so maybe we don't have this kind of adrenaline rush where we have to kind of compete, right?
But I like that adrenaline rush. I like competition and a bit of friendly flame wars. Fuckings in the strong text. And,
friendly fighting.
It should be a bit more competitive, I think, because I like it.
It adds spice and flavor.
Yeah, and it's engaging more in a way. But I want to beat that guy.
And also, like it obviously, like these demo parties are. It's a break from like every day, of course. Like it's a special thing, and you get to meet your idols, maybe, or just people that you have seen online, and then suddenly, that's the guy, or that's the person that's you, kind of.
I had a point in my life where I realized that I'm friends with the people I look up to, people I admire, their skills, their art, and I admire them. And I realized I'm one of them, and they admire me in the same way I admire them. And that was a strange realization.
I totally get it.
It's just people. We do things for fun.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Because we want to do it. And I'm very happy to be friends with people I admire. It's the best thing in the world ever.
I get that. I mean, when I was a kid, Fairlight and Triad, that was the war that was. I mean, we were super impressed by those intros for cracked games and stuff like that. And it's fun to see that we got to meet people from all those gangs, so to speak.
That is pretty strange, because when I was a little kid, I saw Cracktros by Triad.
Okay.
And a couple of years ago, they asked me, do you want to join Triad? I'm not sure. I like Panda design. But I'm a member of Triad now. That was pretty strange, because when I was 8-9 years old, I saw those Cracktros with the classical Triad logos. And
now
you're one of them, in a way.
It's strange. It's a really nice bunch of people.
When it comes to old demo groups, there are a dime a dozen, and how many? The list goes on. But there's one I wonder about, Eaglesoft, ESI. Do you know anything about them?
Yeah, I remember the logo with the eagle and with a floppy in the...
I know. Best C64 picture ever, I thought when I was kid.
I can't say that, but
it was
it's
back
iconic.
Then. It's iconic.
Not best, it's iconic.
Okay,
Looking at the Demosu profile for you, you're one of the pretty early added sceners. You have ID 99 on Demosu, so that means you have been one of the pretty earliest that have been added.
I think I was pretty active back then when I made Demosu, so I was like, they've added me.
And looking credits to your name, there are 93 productions here. And
it's not all of my productions. There's something missing there.
There's some missing.
Some stuff missing.
Yeah, but looking like you have a very nice talent for these articulate, meticulous art styles, and you have your own art style. How would you describe it?
That's the worst question ever. I can't. I've always tried to make my own stuff. I don't want to be
Okay, let's change it to what inspires you to create something.
Nature, life.
Nature and life.
I grew up on a little farm when we used to slaughter animals.
Okay.
You know, killing animals and all the entrails and stuff. It was gory, and it had a huge impression on me as a kid.
Yeah.
And then I found artists like H.R. Giger. And it was, but I already drew stuff like that before I even saw his art.
Great mind thinks alike, right?
I have an old picture that my mother saved from preschool when I was 5 years old, and the title of it is "In the Brain of a Pig," because we used to have pigs and we slaughter them and we cut up the heads of the pig with a chainsaw and split the head and threw it out on the
field,
on the field, so the crows can go and eat it.
Oh wow!
And me and my the neighbor kid thought it was a fun thing to play with, to poke a stick in the brain of the pig. It was pretty strange, but
that is a bit different.
Life on the countryside is that. You have animals. You learn about life and death pretty early on.
I mean, a lot of your, as you say, a lot of your art is gory, but also artistic in many ways. And what's your main platform? Where do you create most of your art? Is that Amiga or is it?
My main platform is traditional art, like paintbrush. And the last 10 years I've been painting a lot with airbrush. and I found out that airbrush suits my style really, really well. But in a computer world, I think I've made the most releases on C64 and Amiga. But I do graphics for basically everything.
So you like the challenge of like taking on a completely new console, let's say?
Yeah, that's the main thing. I like to challenge myself with the limitations. It should be hard.
Oh yeah.
Painting something in Photoshop is not hard. You can just paint it. But if you do it on the C64 or ZX Spectrum or something, it starts to become really, really hard. And that is it's motivating to do something that is hard because it's stimulating.
Yeah. That is very honorable, and we'll come back to something else that you have created. I see them over there. People, actually, we're not on the
prize trophies.
We're not on. You're teasing them. We'll come back to that after some more music.
Yes. Yep, that's a great thing. Yes, let me run a kilometer back to the studio here and.
Yeah, DJ Daemon is running back and forth between the mic so we can all be in camera.
You're listening to a broadcast from the Edison Demo Party in Sweden.
Yes, you are. Well, we're talking about And With Frost.
That there we are. Great voice acting there.
Yeah, actually.
And a man of many skills. And we're talking. One of those is graphics, and that you like to draw and create things. And as I was saying before the break, I am actually looking at them now. The prices you have created the prices for Edison for quite some years now.
For almost every year. I think there was the second year that we held Edison that I started to make those prize trophies.
Tell us a little about the idea for them.
The idea was like some kind of cyberpunkish do-it-yourself style. We use old technology, obsolete technology, and I thought it would be a cool idea to use like old PCBs, cut them up with a angle grinder. I say angel grinder because it sounds more black metal.
Yeah.
But I had this idea that I should cut up old PCBs, motherboards of computers, and paint them, stick them in on some kind of base to stand up, and use that as prize trophies. Because the demo scene is very, very, very much do-it-yourself style, and I wanted to, in some way, reflect that in the trophies. People have asked me why I don't use like 3D printing or stuff like that, but I don't want to do that. It should be those cut up old motherboards, PCBs. I've used some kind of military radio equipment for some year, but it looks cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And each year they have the color scheme. You paint and spray paint these yourself, all of them, right?
Yeah.
And they mimic like the colors of the logo or like the theme of each year.
I didn't use to paint them like the colors scheme or the overall design of the party thing. It's something I've done for like last 4 or 5 years. I used to adhere to the general theme in some way, but not the color scheme of the party.
Yeah. So each prize, that's like you have cut off a part of a PCB that's either a motherboard or some kind of electronic board, right?
Yeah. This year I cut up my old gaming PC.
Oh wow! So now you have no gaming PC.
I have a new one, but it felt kind of strange. I had that computer for like 10 years.
Oh wow!
And it felt kind of sad to just destroy it, but it's like
that's what you do to
everything dies. You have to do it, and it felt pretty good afterwards. But I can use this stuff for something cool instead.
Yeah, and they look very cool. I haven't looked at all of them, but like looking at from here, the color profile. It's the desert theme with like an orange, a dark orange. It's always interesting. I last year and also this year, I followed the Discord, like when you try to source what colors you're going to use. So you look at the logo for this year is desert themed, so it's like orange sun and then darker orange.
Like a sunset kind of blood orange, yellow sunset thing.
Is it hard to source the correct colors? Because these look very good. Like looking at the logo.
Not really, because those spray paints I use, they're made by a graffiti company that make graffiti paint, and they have excellent color charts. I can just look at the color. I want that color, and yeah.
So you have a wider range of options.
Yeah.
So you can always get what you.
But it's always fun because I haven't used most of the colors before, so I just look at the color chart and about that color seems right, and I don't know the result beforehand. So it's a game of chance basically. But the last couple of years they have turned out really, really great over my expectations.
Yeah, they have. I mean, even like I think last year There was one prize with there was a switch that worked.
Yeah.
You can click and.
I've had a couple of trophies with that interactivity. With the switches or buttons you can push.
Yeah.
It's a fun addition.
It is, and it's very very nice, and also very unique. Do you remember DJ Daemon? What we were at Pogadata some years back. Do you remember what the prizes were there? Were there any prizes? How do they look?
No, I can't remember. I mean, of course they had a competition, but I don't remember giving out some physical tokens of appreciations or something.
Only honor and
I think so,
and stuff like that. No. Yeah, so they're certainly unique and very nice.
That is very important. I want physical. I want the physicality of it. I want it. You can hold it, and it should be unique. Yeah. In a way. And that is.
This is not some kind of trophy gamification thing, or this has to be real.
Yeah. Every piece is totally unique.
Yeah.
It's impossible to remake them exactly that.
And I mean, they're collectibles in the best way of the word, because I saw someone.
You earned them.
Yeah, you earned them exactly. And
you should make productions and win them.
Oh yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
But I saw somebody posted. I think it was on the Edison Discord. They had a array of them through the years.
Yeah, Swarp.
Was it Swarp? Yeah.
When Swarp first came to. The first time I visited Edison, he won, of course, and now he's a collector.
Yeah.
I think he has the largest collection of those trophies.
Okay.
He and Danko of Fairlight, I believe, have the largest collections of those trophies.
Yeah, that's.
Can I ask you something, Frost? Do you have some tracker music? Do you make any kind of music? Is it just graphics?
I have a streaming music entry for the streaming music competition this year. But I have released a couple of tracked music entries. I even won one year in Skövde at Grep. I won. It was strange because I didn't think I could win. But I like being creative. I do stuff.
Yeah. What format? Impulse tracker, mod, or what was it?
That time I won was I think it was AHX. At Amiga, Amiga tracker, chiptune tracker on Amiga.
I know what it is.
You according to Demosu, there's Hejsan på dig in 2011. I'm not sure if you won with that.
Oh yeah, no, that was they used to have those fast surprise compos at Grep, and they gave you a floppy with samples, and you had 30 minutes or an hour to make a song in a tracker, and mostly those are pretty drunken shenanigans.
in 2000,
yeah, that's the one I won with.
With Grep, you won with Sven plockar svamp. Or
Sven or picking mushrooms.
Picking mushrooms, first in the chip music collection in 2009.
That was fun.
Yeah, we should source it and play it later on. So what are you looking for, what's your favorite compo if you had to pick just one?
My favorite compos are those that I participate in, because I like when I release something in a compo, I get more attentive to that competition because I'm in it.
Yeah.
So it's more interesting to know what you compete against. Yeah. But my favorite compos are, of course, graphics, because that's my thing. I'm a graphics dude, and I like graphics.
And you're attending this year's live graphic duel, one of the staples of Edison.
I've become some kind of furniture in that competition. It's a staple thing.
You, Groggo, Kavan, and there was one more.
I miss Kavan. He is not here this year.
He's
I miss
not
him.
Yeah.
I miss him. I love him dearly. He's a really nice guy, and I really miss him. He should come here.
Yeah, if you're listening, Kavan, then please come to Stockholm and MS.
Get your shit together and get down here.
Yeah,
because otherwise I have to come to Brown Bird, and you know what's gonna happen.
All right, then shots fired, I guess. Yeah, the Edison 2026 is going on. The doors have opened. They opened at 3. And looking behind me, actually looking at the stream right now, there's not. It seems like some of them are outside enjoying.
Are we heard on this stream? Have they turned it on?
No, we're looking at, but I don't think it's live.
Okay, that's great. I mean, they can see someone interviewing people and they can't hear it.
But maybe we'll fix it in post. Isn't that what they say?
Yep. Everything can be fixed in post.
It's like making music, but you can fix it in the mastering.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
No, I know. That's a joke. The joke is no, you can't.
Speaking of demo parties, what other demo parties have you attended to this year or plan to?
This year, Fjälldata. That C64, mainly C64 focused party in the northern Jämtland, where I'm from. That's my hoods.
Do you have any upcoming that you want to attend?
I have 3 parties that I try to attend to each year. It's Fjälldata, Edison, and Brown Birdie.
Brown Birdie.
Brown Birdie is a separatistic. They went from Birdie, that LAN party in Uppsala, and they did their own thing. It's a very small party, but everyone knows each other, and it's seriously unserious, and it's hilarious. That party have the best ratio of releases per visitor. I think it usually is like 20 people, but somewhere around 90 or 100 releases.
Wow.
Almost all releases are under fake handles.
Yeah, I can guess that. If you remember, Jormalauta has that kind of style.
Jormalauta.
Yeah, they have an idea. I mean, one song was inflating a tire, a bicycle tire for 3 minutes. Fun.
Brown Birdie is pure hilarious fun. I get, what is it, träningsvärk in English.
Yeah, I don't know.
In my stomach because I'm laughing so much. It's extremely fun. It's borderline insane fun.
Yeah.
You're not joking. I'm looking at the demo zoo for this is 2024, but in the streaming compo block, there's 24 entries. If there's like 20 people there, that's insane. That's like 2 songs per person.
And people like to release productions in other people's names. It's pure
confusing.
chaos. It's pure chaos, and it's extremely fun.
That is.
It's totally unpredictable, and it's chaos, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, and Brown Birdie. It seems to be. I'm trying to look. Oh, Delsbo.
Delsbo, yeah.
Gävleborg.
Yeah,
they have one of the places in Sweden that had the folk music tradition is strongest.
Oh yeah,
Delsbo and in Hälsingland generally have a really strong folk music tradition.
Oh, and now Brown Birdie.
Yeah, and Brown Birdie, and it's
been going on since 2019. Seems like so.
You should come there. It's pure chaos, and it's extremely fun.
And the URL there is memory leak. You can check that out for yourself on Demosoo, and seems like for last year 2025 there's no entries uploaded. I'm not sure if they just haven't added it yet, or
they just haven't added it.
Yeah.
They don't take it that serious. They are. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of friends that meet and have a hilarious weekend, and it's insanely fun.
I'm talking about meeting other people. When you come here or to demo parties, like who do you hook up with? Like people that you don't usually see, but almost every time you see it, it's like, there's my guy.
Of course, there's always the old friends that I've met every year since like 20 years back. And I'm always glad to see new people, and I try to hook up with everyone. And I'm glad to see new faces because the scene is shrinking a bit. We are getting older, and the scene isn't getting larger. bigger. And every time I see a new person that I haven't met before, I'm becoming very, very happy because I like meeting new friends that I share my interests with, and it's the best thing in the world.
And we actually had one of those when we came here this morning, DJ Daemon. There was one guy standing outside. He was wondering when the venue was opening, and he came back, and he's in the venue now. So he bought a ticket and got there, and that is very great to both see and experience. And it was his first time here. So.
Yeah, the scene really needs new blood, new persons, because it's always mostly the same people that go to parties, and we have met at all the parties for like 15 years. Yeah. So when there come a new person, I'm super happy to meet new people that like the things I do, that we do together, because it's a communal thing. It's
and I mentioned it before, but like the welcoming atmosphere, like one of the first years we were covering Edison, it's like obviously we were unknown and well, we might argue we still are, but still, it's there was just like this heartwarming welcome of like, let's let's enjoy these like weird creations on weird platforms or obscure technology, or like what do you do, like a genuine interest of what you like, what you do.
That's the best thing, to meet new people that share your interest, and the best thing in the world is to share your interest with another one. Share what you love to do, and if you find a new person that also likes what you do, you want to share that love in some kind of way, and it's I can't describe it.
And over the years it becomes friendly fighting.
And we meet new friends based on the creativity. People are a special kind of creative in the demo scene, and sharing that creativity with others is the best thing in the world. I know nothing like it.
That's well put, like a special creativity, because as we were said in the beginning, limitation breeds creativity, and there's nobody better suited than that than everybody in the demo scene.
No, I agree.
That's
we are strange people, like the one that made that documentary of
unique
music.
I would say.
Yeah, unique. But we are a special kind of people with a special kind of interest, with a special kind of creativity
and skill set. Yeah,
and a skill set. Most demo sceners are probably the most skilled people I know at doing what to do. But they do weird stuff.
I talked to Triad last year and asked him how easy is it to create a C64 demo these days, and he said it's actually pretty easy. You can either use code assist, or you could look at existing code and just copy and paste.
He's borderline insane. By the way, no, not insane. He's extremely skilled coder.
Yes, he is.
So, yeah.
But it seems like the threshold or barrier to entry is lower than it was before. Like if you dive 20 years back, it felt more like dark magic than it is today. That's what the impression I got from him.
It's probably more black magic nowadays, because people have mapped the hardware. They know exactly how to do it, and when people find new things to use, to utilize, and new hacks to make stuff with, I'm impressed that people manage to make new things on C64, because that hardware has been around since '83, and it's amazing that people still manage to do new tricks and new stuff that no one has made before. And that is it's flabbergasting.
Make no escape, no mistake. It's still very impressive, but yeah, he said it was easier now than ever. So
yeah, you have a backlog. You are standing on the shoulder of giants,
yes,
kind of, but you still have to make new things. Yeah. So you have this all this old knowledge to stand on. Yeah, but people still make. They stand on that and find new things to make.
Yeah, exactly. They've 20, 30 years later.
It will never stop to impress me.
No.
How the fuck do they do it?
How they
it's impressive.
For
real.
it's mind blowing.
Also, hello Trident.
Yeah.
See at your fel data.
We will wrap up, and in tradition, we right now I didn't prepare you for this, but I'll still fire off the question: is if you have a favorite tune you wanna hear?
Favorite tune? Oh,
or a tune that you wanna hear?
The music from the demo ODD, World Domination of ODD. I love that. I love the attitude in that demo.
Okay. World Domination, odd design.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the attitude. It's pretty. It's about fuck off. It's punkish. It's arrogant, and it's fuck you.
Okay.
And I love it. It's got a tons of attitude, and I love that kind of stuff.
I get you. This podcast will be marked explicit.
That World Domination won the Gathering 2003 combined demo competition.
It's a real awesome demo. But it is the attitude of the demo that is the best.
Yeah, we'll source that one and play it once we have converted that thing. It's actually an exe file, so that will be interesting. Oh. But it's actually on YouTube, so I maybe can.
Okay. Yeah.
There might be a way, but
there is a will, there is a way.
Exactly. Do you have any last questions before we let Sir Frost go?
No, I think we got this covered right well and nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much for talking to us here at the bar.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's been a nice chat. Really fun.
Yeah, that's
we should do it again next year.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes, we'll...
and I'm happy that you are here at Edison.
Yeah, we are very happy to be here too. So we'll mark the schedule for next year then, DJ Daemon, with Frost on the schedule. So we already know that now.
Yes, but next year you have to be naked.
That I can't promise.
This is radio for a good reason.
Yeah, that's radio for a good reason.
You should make it a video podcast with naked people.
By the way,
just joking.
You're one of the organizers here, right?
Yeah, I'm like a kind of background organizers. I started out as one of the main organs. Me and Radiant and Clegg in Panel Science started the party.
Yeah.
And over the years we have had new organizers, and so I'm just some kind of background figure. I'm an organizer, and I help out with stuff and make the prize trophies.
Last year, the title on Demo Zoo was Quartermaster. So maybe you're
Quartermaster.
Maybe you're Quartermaster today.
This year we have this Western theme. Yeah. This year I want to have the title of Judge Holden from Blood Meridian.
Jab Shoulder.
Judge Holden from Blood Meridian. Everyone should read that novel by Conor McCarthy. It's one of the best novels I've read in my life. And read it and suffer.
Okay.
It's
good recommendation there.
I mean,
it's one of the best American books ever written, ever.
That's a tall order. But thank you so much for taking your time to talk with us, and enjoy the rest of Edison 2026. Yeah.
Same to you. I'm gonna have another beer and prepare for a live graphics duel.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to that. And enjoy the rest of Edison, man.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, some more music. Just a second.
That was Radix with, let's see, Yogurt Factory.
Yes, it was. We had a little bit of a problem here. So some people have complained that we played 2 broadcast streams at the same time, where one is more than enough. And that's a technical problem we have hopefully fixed right now. So sorry about that. We are working on improving your experience, which isn't saying too much now, is it?
No, I'm trying to get up the schedule here, but the internet is a bit flaky, and I have to go down on the list here. And why not? Said that we were at the Yogurt Factory. We went to the Yogurt Factory, and we have played a lot of tunes here. And we had an interview with Frost earlier, and later, it will be tomorrow. We'll have an interview with FS Freak, and actually another very prominent scener. Hopefully as well. I haven't seen him. I think you know who I'm talking about, right?
No, not really.
If I say Revision, it should...
yes, then I know, but I'm not going to say anything.
Jolt your memory.
Yeah, sure.
And the opening ceremony for Edison 2026 is starting at 6, which is only an hour away or so. You can go to edisonparty.com to check out the schedule, and we actually have a fun thing planned after the opening ceremony. So make sure to tune in for that. Also, looking at the stream now, we're actually online. So it's if you go to edisonparty.com or twitch.tv/edisonparty, you can see live streams from the party.
Yes, and you can also hear us, I guess. I think they fixed that now, right?
Well, you'll have to answer. You'll have to answer that. I don't know. I've been outside and talked to a lot of great people up on deck. You can see that on the stream as well. We have very nice weather here in Stockholm, Sweden, and the Edison 2026 demo party. So the theme every year changes. And what's the theme this year?
Yeah, this theme is
Hold
your horses and release your prods,
which is a Western theme.
Yes, and he was talking a bit. Should we really have a Western theme? Isn't that kind of problematic given some of the stellar?
No, it's not a problem.
Yeah, history is not really.
Then you can't have anything because you can always relate to something. Now, so Western, cactuses, sunsets, cowboys, and horses, and everything between. So I'm guessing there will be a lot of desert and Western-related contributions in competitions this year, right?
Yes, I think it will be. So we're hoping for that.
We definitely are. And let's see if the next song on our list is Western-related. No, it's not. But it's Celestial Fantasia by Beat of Osmosis.
Here we go. Yeah, hello. Ericade.radio here. You're listening to us. We are broadcasting live here from Edison Demo Party. That's great, right? Coreus is kind of fixing some cables that have messed up here, and we are soon to go on with some really nice music here. Loading up with some Skaven, I might tell you.
Rolling up the cables, man.
Rolling up the cables, and how is it doing? Are we less messed up? Ooh,
oh,
here comes something. Hello?
Yes, behind us they're announcing a competition for the live graphics duel. People should participate.
Yep.
We're live on location from MS Borgilla, Stockholm, Sweden, at Edison 2026. And if you are listening, you can attend yourself.
That's right.
If you're not already here.
You should come. It's a great party, I would say.
Where do you go if you want to become a part of this great establishment?
You should go to demoparty. You should go to edisonparty.com, or you can go here if you are in Sweden. You can go to MS Borgilla. We are in Södermälarstrand in southern Stockholm.
Central Stockholm.
Yeah, but southern central Stockholm.
Edisonparty.com is your one-stop shop to find about everything that's happening here, and you can get your own ticket. They are pretty cheap. Internet here is very flaky, so I cannot access actually edisonparty.com. But
it's kind of standard. It's always very flaky because everybody's trying to connect at the same time, right?
Yeah. It's you could always expect it, but I always get surprised anyway.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we have some more interviews coming up, or
today most likely not, because we'll see. It's an hour or so to the opening ceremony, and then we are on deck for a very continuing in the vein of last year, where we had music history, and there's something interesting coming this year that we have prepared for. So make sure to check out edisonparty.com or go to twitch.tv/edisonparty, and you can see the venue and see the stream. But obviously you should be here if you are able.
That's right. Some more music, would you say?
Yes. Let me guess. It's Skaven by Mercury Rain, or is it Coax with Hobbs Adventure?
I think it's Coax with Hobbs Adventure. Kind of display is a bit confused here right now. Everything is blinking.
Everything is blinking.
But it's working anyway. It's Coax and Hobbs Adventure. And the guy who wrote that song is a tribute to what comic, you think?
Hobbes. Oh, Calvin and Hobbes.
That's the right answer.
Yes, it's a great song.
ericade.radio. Live from the Edison demo party in Sweden.
Yes, here we are. Brand new station IDs even.
Yeah, that was nice.
Absolutely.
Live from the Edison 2026 demo party, and now we're on stream. DJ Daemon.
Yes, and we have no music in the background, so you can hear us fine, I hope.
Yeah, somebody was mentioning we had playing two songs at the same time or something.
Yeah, it's optimization. It gets much better that way because then you get double the experience.
Multitasking.
Multitasking.
Exactly.
Or maybe it was an error. I don't know.
And there's been a lot of multitasking.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Today there's been a lot of multitasking.
Yes.
And a lot of things that have not gone optimal, but we have come, let's say.
Have you seen one demo party where stuff haven't broken up? It's kind of so sorry I'm saying this 1,000 times, but it's the same story. Always stuff breaks, we can't start in time, and you
said it best, even the best laid plans don't survive reality.
No, that is actually one of those laws on life.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law even.
Oh. EdisonParty.com is where you can check out about the party, unless you're here, of course. And if you're not here, what are you doing? You should
be here.
Yeah, you should be here. You can go to Edison Party.
In with the in-crowd.
You can go to EdisonParty.com and secure your ticket and come straight down to MS Borgilla, which is, I'm just going to say central Stockholm. Is that fine enough?
Yeah.
People understand it?
That is thing.
And of course, there are also, if you want to secure your own merch, they have on the same website, you can go to merch or wears. I'm not sure what the link is called. And you can get a collection of various things. We have actually, if you look at the stream here, we actually have the Edison.
The mug, yeah.
Yeah, the mug. Hold your horses and release your prods. NML, very nice mug.
Yeah, we are totally bought by Edison here. We're sponsored by, they are, we're plugging the competition. No, we're plugging ourselves. I don't know what's going on. But that's what's up.
So while you create your productions, you can drink from that cup and get
in style, and you have the soul eater himself in there.
Yeah, this is Kreselach. In case you're wondering, he's always with us. This is a 3D printed thing that was printed by a friend of mine, and he's a beholder of sorts. He appears randomly during the stream, and right now he has occupied this Edison cup.
Yes, he has.
And we talked to Frost earlier, right?
That was quite a story, actually.
Yeah. I didn't know he had so many productions.
No. What I can tell to you who missed it or maybe didn't really like hearing the music in the background, it's coming on a podcast in a few weeks from now, so you can hear it again, so nothing has been lost.
But also, if you didn't catch that interview, we still have many interviews planned for tomorrow, actually. We have a packed program, I can say. It will be hectic for us.
Yes, no rest for the wicked.
No rest for the wicked. So there will be a lot of interesting things, and hopefully we'll also talk to a very well-known scener associated with the largest demo party in the world.
Ah, yes, I know who it is. No, I'm not saying it. Not gonna spoil it for you.
No. But for today, we're actually very close to the opening ceremony, actually, at Edison 2026. That will be at 7. And you don't want to miss that. Tomorrow we will also have a very special segment. I'll just see the hint or see the thoughts here.
Flashback, that's something. You can get a flashback from the 80s, 90s, or you can listen to flashback tracks from the past.
Yeah, that's the podcast.
And this is a special live edition just for you Edison guys and girls.
First in ericade history, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Live. We're doing it live, as it were.
We're doing it live.
Yeah. A lot of people, of course, have come now. The weather is still holding, very nice. You can chillax up on deck, or you can be down here where we are. Also, if you're here, just come and say hi. We're at the bar behind the scene, or the... What do you call this thing that you present on?
The screen.
The screen, I guess.
Yes,
yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
When we talked to Frost, he had a song he wanted to hear.
Yes, I have loaded it up for you.
It's from a 2003 demo called World of Domination. So by lfODD and Mac VOC-ODD. Not sure.
Odd it is.
Odd it is.
So this is Edison Demoparty. Keep listening. World domination. Ah, that's great. I mean, a lot of people think that's a great thing. I mean, Napoleon, he was totally into that.
Each to their own, I guess.
I wouldn't. I kind of feel dominating is hard. It's kind of like I try to keep my apartment tidy, and that's as much
domination as you want.
Yeah, that's as much, and it's kind of like hard enough.
Yeah. We're watching the stream now at twitch.tv/EdisonParty, or you can go to edisonparty.com. We actually, behind us, people are coming, and our resident piano player. He has arrived.
Yeah, absolutely nice. I mean, I used to kind of suggest songs, and he can play most of those cool retro songs.
Very, very talented. I think his name is Magnus. I forget his real handle. We interviewed him a couple of years back.
Yes, I remember that. That was actually very good.
Very interesting how he got into playing music, and yeah, continues to do that. Comes here and graces with his presence. So that's very nice.
Yeah, we are about to sign off here in a few minutes right now. It's actually we are not going anywhere.
Not.
But we are going off the air. Ericade.radio will continue broadcasting, but not from Edison. But if you're in Edison, what happens? What's up?
The opening ceremony starts real soon, in less than half an hour. And then there's something called Art History that we'll commentate on.
Yes.
And we will also be commentating the live graphics duels. So we'll stay here and provide commentary through the night, or through the evening. So
hopefully show a little bit of appreciation for the people doing their best here.
Yeah, so many skilled people and so many nice energy. So that's very, very nice to see. And the weather outside is not frightful. It's beautiful.
I was thinking of that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing Christmas carols?
The weather outside is beautiful.
Yes.
Delightful.
Delightful. Mm-hmm. The snow very not.
And behind us I hear Monkey Island.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I think the best... What is the color that you associate with Monkey Island?
Green.
Green?
Grog.
Okay. I was thinking blue. I mean, the most beautiful game start since maybe like Loom. Loom had the same kind of bluish style. Yeah, that was
EGA blue.
Yeah, EGA blue, but that's the bluest EGA you can get.
What platform did you play Monkey Island on first?
Amiga. Yes, I did.
It was DOS for me.
Yeah.
It had much better graphics, so it looked way nicer.
You had VGA then, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. VGA was kind of like when Amiga came out in 1987. It was the only thing that could beat Amiga, but nobody had VGA because it was so expensive. But later on, the Amiga couldn't keep up.
Yeah. And then SVGA came and... This history.
But the interesting thing is, if you look at the AGA, the last attempt for Amiga, it wasn't half bad. It was 256 colors, so it could match VGA. It also had a Ham 8 mode, which meant that it can have like 16 million colors. Okay, it had some limitations, but still, the PC could not do that.
No, that's... But then it was too late for Amiga anyway.
It was too late in the day. And the Atari Falcon, also an interesting failure. It was a really cool computer, 6830 CPU, but they only made like 60,000 units, and then they decommissioned the whole thing. So the whole era of retro computing, it went out with...
Speaking of retro, everything here is retro, or most of it is retro still. And I gotta throw out a thank you to FS Freak, who brought the toilet tunes back. I specifically asked him to bring one of our first Edisons. We visited the toilet, and there was a
chiptune player,
phone playing chiptunes, and
that's awesome.
I think it was you that actually took the phone. It's like, who lost this?
I wondered
who owns this? No, it should be there.
It should be there, absolutely, and it belongs. Okay, I shouldn't say anything bad about chiptunes. Quite opposite, love them. But it's like toilet. You should really put chiptune. Is that how you venerate the art of chiptunes? You put it on a toilet.
It gives you a good feeling in there. So,
okay, that's a good point.
It's back, and if you want to experience it yourself, come to MS Borgilla and Edison Party. You can secure your ticket at edisonparty.com and experience that and a lot more as we're moving closer to the opening ceremony here. But we are signing off, as you said.
In a few minutes here, so stay with ericade.radio until 7 p.m. CET. Here. Then you should absolutely go to the Twitch channel if you're not there.
Or have them both at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Because then the whole shebang starts up, and that's going to be nice.
Yeah, exactly. So,
some more music, right?
Stay tuned, and we'll talk to you soon.
are live from the Edison Demo Party with DJ Daemon and Coreus. ericade.radio. Live from the Edison demo party in Sweden.
Yes, for a few seconds we will be live. We are leaving the airwaves right now and wish to say that in a few weeks from now you get another set of podcasts with the interviews, the songs and the stories on flashback tracks from the past. I'm DJ Daemon and we're leaving over to the normal broadcast automation. However, if you are listening on Twitch for the Edison Down Party, it's Edison that counts, because that's what you're going to hear in a few moments when they start up, and it's going to have a lot of nice demo party competitions and everything you come to expect from Edison. So thank you for listening and stay on the Twitch channel, people. The cool stuff is about to begin. Bye bye for now.